Act
A few seconds.
Act 1.
Act 1 of what?
I got powder on my phone. This sucks. Oh well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of the CodeO-cast. My name is Omar. You know who we are. Let's get this thing going.
Carlos looks emo today.
I'm looking at you, camera. Yeah, zoom it in. I'm zooming in.
Y'all love this?
If only
Y'all
I-
love this
I
content?
want you to do one thing for me. Put a penguin here.
Why?
Let's get started.
So we're going really bad real quick.
Well, get one of these and then we'll start off right.
I'll get
Why?
one.
Cookies and cream.
I'll get one in a bit.
All right.
Ooh.
You know, since you're on emo, what was your first emo band, huh?
What's considered emo?
I don't know
Emotional.
anymore, cause
Because there's screamo.
yeah, there is screamo, but I don't know if that's emo.
I think it's
Because I mean,
blanket term.
in middle school, I listened to 3 Days Grace, Linkin Park, and Breaking Benjamin, and people called that emo, but that
Yeah.
was not an emo genre. That was a grunge genre. I was more grunge than emo.
Mhm.
I think I'm still more grunge than emo.
What classifies it as grunge?
I feel like emo is a lot more higher pitched and a lot more kind of high like vocals type of thing, and grunge
So-
is more like low.
Like Blink 182 or some shit.
So like, Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the
Yeah.
Veil. You call those emo?
Yeah, definitely. Because emo has like this look of, like look at Cody.
Okay.
That's emo.
That's emo. Okay.
Yeah. Then
I
like,
was an OG emo. I will say that.
Then like look at Freddie.
Okay.
He's grunge. He's not emo. He's grunge.
Okay, that makes sense.
You kind of see that? You guys
Yeah,
see the
yeah, yeah,
differences? They both wear the same color palette. Two different styles.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, lately, does I don't even think Freddie dresses up as grunge anymore. Really.
Yeah, he does. He just bought some new VTuber shirts.
VTuber shirts. That's true.
But they're still, dark colored.
The chain.
Yeah, the chain. His lack of care for his hair.
He's the bad
Like,
boy.
Freddie's just like, I cut my hair down because I don't want to deal with it. Cody is, I change my hair so I can look cooler. Emo, grunge. Freddie is the, I will wear whatever the heck I want because it feels comfortable and I like black. Cody will try to look as stylish as possible. Emo, grunge.
Stylish.
I've seen him get home, and this match is like necklace, bracelet. Forcibly opened his rune bracelet? What's the heck's it called?
What, my Viking one?
Yeah, your
RuneScape's a great
Viking
game.
one.
You know, well, that was with the
Okay,
cheat.
well, speaking of RuneScape, okay, check this out. New update.
So-
I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Okay.
So with that one, you're not supposed to force it open. That was only because it was a cheap one from Wish, so it would bend a lot. But you're not supposed to bend. You slide it and then you move it out from the hole through the wrist. So the thinnest part of your arm, you just slide it out.
I know
But it's
what you're
supposed to
talking about.
lock in pretty much.
He has a Viking bracelet.
Oh, you're talking about the one where you slap on your arm and it wraps around it?
No, that's a slap bracelet.
Yeah, the slap
I
bracelet.
said
Damn,
Viking
that was a pretty
bracelet.
cool,
No, Viking.
cool
bracelet.
Viking slap bracelet.
Were those ever banned in your school?
I don't know.
The slap bracelet.
The slap bracelets.
And it was never a problem, so it was never banned.
We had a problem with the slap bracelets and you remember the animal-shaped rubber bands?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They
that
banned
was-
those.
That was also
Why
not a
did they
problem.
ban
so it
those?
wasn't
That was my
banned.
question.
In my school, people kept like swinging them at each other. Like they
You
just
can
kept,
do that with rubber bands too. Why not just ban all rubber bands?
Well, it was the hype at the time, so they banned those
Yeah, it's
specifically.
because those are colorful and cute, so that's the
You
ones
can
I'm
also
buying.
get colorful rubber bands too.
Yeah, but they're not cute. Are they animals?
No.
Yeah, exactly. My
But
point.
still, nonetheless, where there's a will, there's a way.
The only thing that should be animal is crackers.
What?
He's talking about white people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
White people should become animals.
Yeah, put them in zoos.
Carlos,
Laugh
2021,
and point and laugh at them.
Pointing left.
especially Californians.
Well, I guess at this point you should just call them Austiners.
Oh.
They're all in Austin now.
Okay.
Well, the LAers are going to Austin.
Yeah,
that's
most
true.
of LA.
Everyone else is staying in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the parts that are the worst parts of California is LA and San Francisco, which is usually that big conjugated place of the people that suck.
I hope I never have to go to San Francisco.
What's fun to do at San Francisco?
The
though?
bridge or that little hanging part.
Just jump off that bridge.
Yeah, jump off the bridge.
Why do people live there?
Yeah, the golden. Well, first of all, they got to cross
'Cause
that
it's
bridge
like
every
the-
day, and every day there's like, today, nah, I gotta go to work.
Maybe one day.
There's bills
One
to
night
pay.
today.
That one day. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything
Found
about
some
San
of this.
Francisco.
Oh no.
I told you, it looked like it was shredded.
Yeah, I don't know what happened over there. I don't sit on that side of the table, so I kind of don't know what happens over there.
I think people are just twiddling their thumbs and breaking it apart.
I think I'm the one who does it.
Yeah. Evidence A. Just tore it off.
I never denied it.
No,
We just never knew about it to begin with.
Donate to the channel now. You can give us a new
Proper tablecloth.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking about the channel, one thing that I asked with people that are watching this, because we have like the consistent 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a consistent amount of people. So one favor to ask of all of you: take a favorite piece of like a clip or stop touching me, because not right now. What's it called? Take a clip, take something that you liked out of this podcast, and post it in your social medias and stuff. Because we definitely need to do the marketing, but we really haven't. Because that's something you're supposed to do, but we never tell you, so that's our fault too. Yeah.
I didn't know I was supposed to do it for CodeO-cast.
Yeah. Well, we did it that one time.
Yeah, I usually do it when Cody or Omar asks me, but I'm not really in charge of marketing for CodeO-cast. I'm in charge of marketing for Dig.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it for CodeO-cast, because it's not my channel.
Yeah, true that.
Either way, we still need proper marketing. So since we're not going to do very much of it, any person that's watching this, take the favorite parts of clips and things that you liked, and just put that on your social media.
Just share it online, guys.
Yeah, share it online and tell your friends, because we need viewers.
Because he can only do so much, and TikTok hates when I promote the channel for some reason.
I mean, even if you're shipping any one of us, that's okay.
Oh, God dang it. Luckily, I'm not a favorite.
You two are probably a favorite. Or you and Freddie.
You know, just
mostly you, Carlos.
I may be.
Okay, hold on. We're going to do one of two things.
Okay.
Depending on how much you guys market our channel, we will kiss right now.
right now.
Right,
But
what?
we won't show it until
It's gonna be only.
we won't show it until we see the results. So
It's only gonna be on
No, it's already
Patreon.
now.
let's tease them a little bit right now. Let's tease them a little bit.
This is not. No, wait. Stop it.
Get some help.
Oh, I forgot to
I'm
mention it to
scared.
you.
What?
Get away from me.
Anyways, do that, and
This
hopefully
is the
there's more
other ship
people.
that people have.
Yeah, that's
I guarantee that much.
Yeah, we shipped y'all before anything started, so yeah.
Oh, something I forgot to mention to you.
Mhm.
You know how you were mentioning to me the shorts thing?
Yeah.
It's finally available to me on my phone.
Oh wow, it's finally
a
in the
beta.
US.
Yeah, it's a beta thing.
Yeah, I found out later.
Yeah, what?
You're a beta. This definitely is. I definitely found that out later, where the shorts was only available in certain countries and not in the US.
That makes
But I did see that some US YouTubers
Yeah, me too.
would
Mr.
use it.
Beast.
Yeah, so I'd imagine
Dude, perfect.
they were using VPNs and stuff. And I was like, oh god dang it.
Sponsored by
NordVPN.
No, we
They are
can't.
sponsored.
We can't say that we're sponsored.
We
Right?
can't.
If only.
Please sponsor us.
One day, hopefully.
Please. We're begging you
Because I
here.
want it for free at least. Yeah, so the shorts is that's finally available. Or
Yeah,
is it,
it's available at least to me. I haven't checked for
cool.
other phones.
Yeah, that would help us a lot. Just
Marketing.
yeah, we have the TikTok and now we have the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
We just gotta abuse the hashtags and stuff. Just put every single one.
I was actually pretty happy today.
Yeah.
When the episode was coming out, I was running some errands and I was watching the episode on my phone in my car.
Yeah.
And I was laughing during it. And then when I was finished with it, they had 5 views. Like, people, they saw it immediately after it popped up. So I was actually pretty happy.
Wow,
I just-
consistently 5 people saw
Wow.
that. So
You 5 people, if it's not working, it's your fault and you should be ashamed.
do you
Oh
5
my
pe-
god.
Ashamed.
You 5 people, if you want to see these two kiss, share it.
On a positive note, you people are great.
I don't think so. I don't think y'all are great at all.
Yeah, Omar.
Okay, half agree. But
Need a little tough love.
more marketing will help out. So
More
please share this with your
markets.
friends and stuff.
Farmers markets,
Huh?
farmers insurance markets, free market,
Anyways,
Because
the
here
short-
at Farmers
black
Insurance,
market.
you have the short stuff. That's pretty good. That's gonna help us a bit. Also, that's a good place to pause.
the supermarket.
Yeah, we're definitely pausing right there.
Let's play a game.
What game?
I don't know.
Rocket League. No, we can't do
Playing
that
Rocket
here.
League while we're talking.
Let's
can't.
play 2 Truths and a Lie.
Truth or lie?
Yeah.
You got it, man.
Oh god.
God, I hate this game.
Oh yeah. You can never think of. Okay, what's an easier game?
No.
Talking
No,
is a
no,
pretty easy
no,
game.
no. I think we could do one round of it.
He sucks at it. He can never think of a lie.
Yeah.
He can never think of 2 truths or a lie,
How
and then he
can
just
somebody
gives up and
so
tells us the lie.
antagonistic not think of a lie?
Huh?
How can somebody who's like the main antagonist not think of a lie?
Because as an antagonist, I have to provide y'all with the lies, Wait, that didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Yeah, that is why. I didn't say I was good at it. I just said that I am, but it's not true.
How about we play Truth or
I
Dare?
think he's the main.
But we actually do the
protagonist here.
dare.
I think he's the main protagonist here.
Cool. What you even have planned for this episode, Omar?
We were gonna wing
What
it,
was,
dude, 'cause we always wing it.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah,
Well, okay, well, guys, we're winging it. Let's
because we always do that.
Let's play it out. Let's see what we can do.
always wing
What
it.
can we do?
Sucks.
Let's do something fun. Like we always talk. Let's do something fun.
Yeah, that's the point of a podcast.
Podcasts are supposed to be energetic, though. And
No,
I-
they're not. Not really. Well, it depends on which one you watch, because there's some that are kind of boring.
Oh,
There's also some podcasts where people just sleep, and there's also stuff like
There's also some 24-hour streams where people just sleep too.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
that's a stream. That's not a podcast.
Yeah, that's a stream,
That's
but there's
our
completely
podcast.
different.
There's
Also,
just, like,
even
chill
sleep
podcast.
podcasts, which I listen to one consistently. It's called Sleep With Me. It's a great podcast. Go ahead and subscribe to them
Yes,
on Google
sleep with
Podcasts.
Carlos, ladies and gentlemen.
That podcast
No.
is a sleep podcast, and the person is extremely chill, but it's still energetic in its own way.
Energetic's a chill guy.
But
Oh, God.
whatever, do what y'all wanted to do.
what y'all want to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're already burning out pretty fast, huh? Damn. How many episodes we got? Like, what, 16, 17? We're burning out already.
It's
Actually,
because we just talk.
Nah, exactly.
When you play a game or something,
It's like, then it's not a podcast anymore. It's just something else.
That's not how.
That's just a
podcasts work.
YouTube video now.
No, it's not. Jesus, you don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
What am I
well,
talking
if you think
about
about it, all the videos on YouTube are just YouTube videos.
Yeah,
as
all
well.
YouTube videos are just YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But not all, yeah.
You could be a YouTube video.
I don't want it to be.
Why not?
Then why are you in this video?
Oh my god. How? I'm not touching your water bottle. You can have it back.
You know what was really weird today? I
Mm.
actually woke up with proper sleep, and it felt really weird.
I woke
What
up
the
Yeah.
heck did you do?
Yeah.
For the first time in months, I woke up at 2 in the afternoon.
What?
Because normally I always wake up early in the mornings now, especially on weekends because I work all day.
Oh, okay.
You know that.
Yeah, okay. That
But
makes
I
sense.
haven't
That makes
worked
sense.
at 2 in the I haven't woken up at 2 in the afternoon in forever, and it felt great.
I've never been able to wake up past 11.
Well, it's because I stayed up till 6 in the morning.
Well, I guess that makes more sense.
I was talking to M over the phone. It was great.
Madalia?
No.
That's his first M name.
I don't
can
even know
think
who
of.
M is. He usually abbreviates names that I don't remember who this one is.
No.
This man has so many like girls that he chats with. He forgets all of them.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
I forget all of them.
All of you are the side.
Whoa. Okay.
The side piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's impressive. that was impressive.
Yeah.
Show these guys.
Oh, dang, that's Mario.
Wow, what's Mario doing?
Yeah, what's an Italian plumber doing there? Damn.
What's an actual Italian plumber doing?
Are you talking to an Italian plumber? You trying to get a job or something? Trying to
Oh.
save the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah, man. You know, I want Peach to give me
All
some of
right,
that good
that's
cake.
Mario does always get that goddamn cake.
Your cake is in another castle, Mario.
Your
Takes
cake's
it from his
another.
You know, lately I've because I'm about to finish Persona 4
Yeah.
In the next few weeks.
Yeah, you
I guess.
mentioned that. You're at
Yeah.
70 hours.
Yeah, I'm at 70 hours.
didn't you
I've
cut
never made that much progress in a game before.
Yeah.
At least a game that's worthy, because usually I finish a game
That's
and it's
worthy.
like
Alright.
Usually it finishes right after 69.
no. I usually finish a game in like 2-3 hours because it's a game that's where it's meant to be 2-3 hours. But I've never done an
Like
extended
Sonic
game.
and the Black Knight.
I've never played that one.
I finished that like in a few hours.
Yeah.
This is really short.
I played Sonic Generations. That one was really fun on the 3DS.
Yeah.
That one was obviously like 2 hours, 2-3 hours.
Yeah, that one was short.
Yeah, but this is my first time ever playing a game that's meant to
Long.
be played for an extended period of time, and it's inflating my ego now to where I want to play Jedi Fallen Order
Yeah.
at the hardest difficulty because now I feel like I can do it. But
Yeah, you're not gonna be able
I'm
to.
not gonna be able to.
Two completely different games.
But I feel
There's
like I
pers-
can. I feel like I have the confidence to do so
There's-
this time.
There's Persona up here, and this is Jedi Fallen Order. This is what Omar thinks they are. They're actually the same game.
It's not that hard. You can do
They
it.
aren't.
Well, can you play Jedi Fallen Order? Huh?
No,
Why not? I thought
I
you were a
can't
good gamer.
I'm not. What made you think that? You see me play Rocket League. I suck.
He's not a real gamer.
Well,
He's
that's not-
He's not a Discord mod.
I don't think that's. Okay.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I need to send
As
more
cool as
Discord memes
Rocket
to
League
the
is-
to the chat.
Wait, what?
I have a lot of Discord memes saved on my phone, like the Discord admin memes.
Yeah.
I want to send them to you guys, but I haven't gotten
Don't worry,
to.
kidding.
Yes, those memes. I just have like a bunch of them saved on my phone. It's amazing. You were saying?
But yeah, I don't think Rocket League is a good measure to know if someone's a good gamer or not. It's just a certain specific type of game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like what's a good measurement? Omar, Fortnite?
No,
Huh?
That's like the same brand.
it's the same brand.
Yeah, it's seriously.
it's the same company.
All you 12-year-olds watching, just because you're good at Fortnite doesn't mean you're good at games. Shut up.
Very cool.
I don't know. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I had more momentum today than I had earlier.
Because we were confident and now we're not confident.
For some reason.
Yeah, Persona's pretty fun. I played 5, and that's about the only one that I played, but I never finished it.
Why didn't you finish it?
I don't know, I just couldn't finish it.
Why?
Because it was good.
What?
It doesn't make any
Wouldn't that
sense.
propel you to finish it though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sponsored
It's
by
like-
Propel.
It's one of those games. I don't know if you had like these type of games, but I always had these type of games where like, oh god, this is really fun, and I really want to, and I like having a lot of fun playing it. But when I like turn it off and then I'm gonna go somewhere else, and it's like, oh, it's the next day. It's like I want to play a game. I don't feel like playing that though. It's one of those type of games. Like you don't feel like playing it, but it's still a really fun game. So I don't know.
Dude, now that the semester's over, I'm going to get back into like playing actual games that I enjoy playing. And
What's-
actually having fun with my PS4.
Yeah, what are you gonna play?
Wait, what are you gonna play?
Ooh, I haven't chosen a game to start off with, but I am going to get more practice in Rocket League for sure. There's another game that was on the PS4 store. I forgot what it was called. But and I was also going to get Monster Hunter 2 to try that one out.
Oh, damn right.
Yeah. Seeing you play it made me want to play it.
Realize how many hours I put into that.
How many hours you got on it already?
Currently in this one save, and this save that I have right now is like 191 hours.
Gosh,
Yeah.
damn.
And then the previous save, it was like maybe a good 70 something hours.
You remember when you put in 60 hours into Skyrim in like 2 days?
Yeah. Did do that.
How'd you manage 2 days and 60 hours?
No,
When it's 48.
It was like a week though.
Yeah.
60.
He played it for a week straight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but-
Non-stop, no sleep, no going to the bathroom, no eating, just all straight. This
You know,
man's
that
a god.
That
So-
would be a super fun stream, like watching Omar play Skyrim.
Oh, no, it
and
wouldn't.
sucking while we all judge him for it.
God,
That would be a great video.
spending 20, 30 minutes trying to kill
Dude.
one elk.
You know, it'd be a-
It was 5 minutes.
That was not 5 minutes.
it was a while.
That was 15,
Dude.
20
Omar,
minutes.
It was a long time.
It didn't
dude.
feel that way.
It was.
Carlos is just going to be on the couch like, I'm disappointed in you.
No, you know what'd be fun? If
What?
we did a versus stream.
Mhm.
You
Versus
play
stream.
first one to beat an Elder Scrolls game, but
Okay.
I play like the one that has no like objective points, that has no map.
Just play
Like-
Daggerfall.
Yeah, like Daggerfall, and you play Skyrim and see who
Yeah.
finishes first.
God,
That would be fun.
no.
I don't know how these are because I never played them. So I don't know.
They're
what the
very
difference
they're
is.
very old. Skyrim
Skyrim is newer.
is the newest one, and it's like really good compared to the other four. The other four are extremely old PC games,
Yeah,
and I downloaded all of them.
yeah
'Cause I had to see it.
Skyrim definitely has a lot of quality
when-
of life.
So with objective points and all that stuff, does it make a difference in progress?
Yeah, it makes it a lot faster.
Yeah.
You can fast travel in Skyrim. You can see where the game basically hands it to you on a silver platter where you're going.
Compared to the other games, yeah.
The other games, they hardly tell you where you're at, where you're going.
A lot of times you have to.
So you would be
read.
playing the harder version, and you could probably still beat it faster than him.
I don't know. That's why it'd be fun. It'd be fun to see what would happen.
There's only one way to see it.
Because even then, when I started playing the Skyrim game, I made it a point to not go through the usual quest line that everybody does.
Which
wa-
is not. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. I thought it was being cool and not going directly where you were supposed to go. Where it's
Yeah.
recommended you go after you
Yeah.
finish the
It
tutorial.
was cool. I liked your run through. It was fun to
Yeah.
watch.
Because, like, I don't know. When you guys explained Skyrim to me the first time, I was like, that's really cool. You can literally do anything.
Yeah.
And they were like, anything, yeah. It was like a cooler version of Minecraft with actual textures in
This
it.
is a cooler version of Minecraft.
And so I was like, I'm going to take advantage of this. I just started walking around, and even though I probably had the worst gear possible, I just made it a point to just go around and see what I could do.
Mm-hmm.
And
you helped the werewolf guy.
I did.
Yeah.
I
That was
did.
fun.
Yeah.
I was like, when I saw you walk into, I think, was it Morthal or
Falkreath.
When I saw
Yeah.
you walking to Falkreath, I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! I hope he gets the werewolf quest."
Yeah.
And then, but it was one specific building you had to go into, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, "He's never gonna go in that building. You freaking go in the one building!" And I was so excited on the inside, and then I see the prisoner. He's like, "Oh, it's a prisoner," and I was like, "Oh, now he's got to walk up to him. He's not gonna do it." Then you walk up to him. I was like, "Yes!" It was amazing. Like it happened. I was so happy to see you actually do the quest. It was fun. It was really fun to watch.
I haven't finished it. I still need to, cause like
Yeah, you finally after 20 minutes you finally killed the elk.
yeah.
Have you? But you went into the cave, right?
Yeah, I went into the cave. I did all
Yeah.
the stuff, and then now I'm facing him. I'm about to face him.
You're gonna fight him?
I think so.
I don't
think
remember that.
because I remember like he's like,
Mhm.
I remember you, and I
Yeah, you have a
appreciate what you did
choice.
for me. We can forget all about this, and you could just tell her that you killed me,
Mhm.
or whatever. The person who sent out to kill you, you can tell them that you killed me, and we'll be good. Or you can fulfill the quest you were sent for.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll do it, and he was like, well,
Yeah.
very well then.
Yeah, because you have the choice. Because at the end of that quest line, you either get the ring or you get the
The
armor. Yeah.
Mhm. I'm assuming if you kill me, you get the armor.
Yeah. I think.
I always keep the ring just because the armor's not good to me.
Well, the ring is also pretty bad because it randomly transforms you into
Not
a
after
werewolf.
not after you finish the quest. After you finish the quest, it allows you to transform whenever you want.
Yeah, I remember it randomly transforms. Oh yeah, I think it does change, doesn't it?
Yeah, after,
Yeah, 'cause at
after
the-
you
like, it's-
finish it, it changes.
Yeah, because it gives you the ring and then you randomly search transform. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
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 I've never played that before, so I wonder if I can get it faster than Omar got it when he first played
I would
it.
love to see that.
Oh.
Then we
Watch
need to
me
make that a
spend, like,
video.
only one
I have
minute-
Skyrim on my PC right now. I would love to watch one of y'all play it.
We're
Watch
gonna
me
do that
take like
after
only
this.
1 minute to kill an elk instead of
I
like
wanna
20.
see- I want to see. Okay, I will lead you to doing the same quest Omar did, and I'll just tell you where to go and where to find it, and then after that, we'll see how fast you finish it. Because
Yeah.
Omar almost finished it
Yeah.
in his first run through. I'm curious to see how long it would take you.
I
Yeah.
probably would suck at it, but
Don't
we'll find
worry.
out.
Omar sucks pretty bad too.
On the next episode of Dig, we're finally bringing that back.
Also, speaking of that, probably something we should do is move the Bandicamp thing
Yeah.
over to Carlos's PC in order to have something to record.
Why is that?
Because isn't it only you can only have it activated on 2 PCs?
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah.
it's-
since
you can
you're
only
going home.
activate on 2 PCs,
Makes
so
sense, yeah.
deactivate it on mine
Yeah.
and then move it to his.
Yeah.
That way
would be
we
a good
can
idea.
record Skyrim and stuff
Yeah,
like
we
that.
can record stuff.
Wow, I'm mad.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can be more efficient.
We're more efficient.
Efficiency.
Yeah, because I'm gonna leave soon. After
Efficiency.
by the time this episode comes out, it'll be a week when I'm gone already.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you go home?
Just take a nap.
Interesting.
Why?
Because what else am I gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, play with your dog or something.
Yeah, the dog's gonna be taking a nap as well.
How do you know he's gonna be taking a nap?
He
Well-
plans this stuff out. He has a schedule. He's like, this is nap time. This
This
is
is
when I
nap
eat. This
time.
is when a dog takes a nap.
No,
Yeah,
Jesus is.
What the dog doing? Taking a nap.
Jesus' schedule is nap time, eat, nap time, game time, nap time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the dog knows my schedule, so he's gonna do the same thing.
Does your dog ever like walk in while you're gaming and just sit there and watch you?
Like on the floor or something?
I guess so. I mean, it's not.
No, he doesn't really just walk in. Like if he ever does walk in, he just kind of like scratches at the door, and then I open the door, and then he runs away. Because one thing that he does is like when he scratches the door, is because he wants everybody to be in the same room.
Oh,
So he
okay.
scratches my door. He's like, "What the hell are you doing here by yourself? Just come over here." So that's usually what he does. But sometimes it's like, oh, I guess he wants to take a nap, so I just pick it up and put it on my bed. Then he just sleeps there, just next to me while I'm playing games or something.
So your dog plays ding dong ditch.
Yeah, basically.
Your dog is very social.
Yeah, he does want to be social. He's stupid social.
I thought it was a experiment animal. I thought he just wanted to be antisocial.
No, he hates other dogs, but he likes people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like before when he was younger, he used to like look at other dogs and just start kind of getting angry at them or whatever, or just growling at them, or just really annoyed by them, or like. And now he just ignores them. He's like, if there's another dog, he just goes the other way, or doesn't acknowledge them whatsoever. Yeah, but whenever there was people, even now to when he was younger, he would like whenever my sister would like have friends over, or I have friends over, my dog would always like to be wherever the whole bunch of people were at. Even if it was just chilling, just like by himself or something like that.
He's a true Mexican.
Yeah, he's a true Mexican.
It's a Chihuahua.
Yeah, he's from Chihuahua.
Can you imagine that? A Chihuahua that's from Chihuahua?
Yeah, quite a bit of them.
Oh, maybe that's why it's called Chihuahua.
Yeah, maybe.
Is Spades the same?
What?
Is your dog Spades the same way? Is he pretty social?
Yeah, he likes people.
Yeah. What about dogs? He likes dogs.
I think he likes to piss off dogs.
What do you mean?
Like he likes to antagonize dogs.
So
But
he's Jesus.
That's his way of
Probably.
playing because my mom is a terrible person. She trained Spades to be mean when he was a little baby. And I was like, why are you doing that to him? You're going to make him very aggravated and he's always going to bite you. And she's like, but he's cuter like this. So I was like, fine, do that then. And now he's a biter and an antagonizer. So every time he sees a dog, he likes to antagonize it. But that's his way of playing because that's how he grew up.
So roughhousing.
Yeah, it's really funny, but he's also kind of retarded. And he's a chonker, so he runs out of breath really easily. It's kind of cute.
It was kind of fun when we had him over that one week. It was just like, I would always forget that we had a dog in the house. I would come home from work like at 10 or 11. And I hear bark, bark, bark at me like, oh, it's the neighbor's dog. I walk in, it gets louder and louder. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's a dog in the house.
Finally, there's a goddamn dog in this apartment.
I miss Spade so much.
It was nice having a dog in this apartment.
Yeah, we need a dog in this apartment.
To get rid of that stinking rat.
No, we gotta get rid of Freddy first.
Yeah.
And then once we get the dog, the dog will get rid of the rat.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Let's just get the naked dogs.
The naked dogs. What
Yeah.
naked dogs?
What?
The ones that, or the hairless, I mean.
Yeah,
Let's get
I
a
know.
hairless
There's
dog.
like the little hairless Chihuahua breed.
Well, Freddy's not allergic to
Yeah.
dogs. He just preferably doesn't like them.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't.
he's allergic to the cats.
He's
He's
allergic
allergic
to
to
cats.
cats.
He's not allergic to dogs. He just
Also-
doesn't like pets.
Also, there's hypoallergenic.
Hypoallergenic.
Hypoallergenic dogs that they have hair and stuff because it's not the fur that makes people allergic to them; it's the proteins in their saliva. So
Do you think a hamster could beat up a rat?
No.
What about a
No.
guinea pig?
Hamsters die over
Hamsters. I mean, rats are wild hamsters.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
And
so-
there's also wild hamsters, but I'd imagine not even them can fight them off.
No.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard like hamsters die over
It was my bad. I meant to
simplest things possible?
I meant to say
There's-
guinea pig and not hamster, but
No,
I said
not-
hamster
not
first.
even
There's
guinea
literally
pig.
people.
Guinea pig would not.
Okay.
There's literally people who have sneezed and their hamster died of a heart attack because he sneezed. One hamster accidentally drowned himself in his drinking pool.
This is funny.
Another hamster climbed the gate in his thing and then he fell and broke his neck. Hamsters are stupid.
They have
Yeah, they're
necks.
kind of dumb. Yeah, of course they have necks. Everything has a neck.
I thought it's just like because they have like
you
no.
thought it was just like this little thick sausage with fur.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like-
yeah, that's what they look
It's
like.
like, oh, they don't have spines. They're just freaking gelatin.
Yeah, they're in.
Sausage.
It's in today, folks. Hamsters are invertebrates because he says they're
Yeah, they're just
invertebrates.
gelatin.
I
That's all
said
they are.
so, and that's what they are now.
He's a scientist.
No, I'm not.
He's not a
Even though I
scientist,
wanted
guys.
to
Don't
be.
don't
I don't
listen
want
to
to be a
him.
scientist anymore.
You wanted to be?
No, I wanted to be a neurological surgeon.
Are you like Markiplier? You could have been an engineer, but you gave up.
Sounds like a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah, I mean, well,
You wanted to be a scientist, but you gave up, so you just stuck to music.
because neurological surgeon is your brain, your eyes, your nerves. So
Yeah, nerves.
everything up here.
You
so-
can mind control somebody with
Well,
that.
nerves are everything over here too.
Well, this one's specifically for that.
Yeah, okay.
Specifically for that.
Brain neuroscientist or whatever.
Brain neurology.
Initially in high school, since I was a kid, my mom was like, "You gotta go to school. You gotta."
How to become a doctor?
Basically, she was just like,
So it didn't sound like you wanted to be. It sounds like you were just told to do something. It's like, yes, I'll listen.
yeah, it's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And with the pressure of my parents wanting me to do something great in life and provide them an avenue to which
Yeah.
they become proper citizens of the United States, they were like, do something that would make you a lot of money too. You know, that's more subtext because they would just say, do something great, but with that heavy
Yeah.
bias.
Get
So,
rich, you loser.
I did not like
Yeah.
law whatsoever. I had no
Laws
interest
kinda
in that.
sucks.
Yeah, so I was like, doctor, let's go. And so,
Doctor's even worse. It's harder than law.
so I was like, doctor, let's go. And so throughout high school, I was like, awesome, I like science, and I did. I don't know, at some point, I was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
And then I graduated, and I was like, all right, 4 years of, and I did the math. I was like, 4 years of undergrad, 4 years of med school, 2 year of residency, then I'll have a nice little doctor thingy. And I was like, all right, 9 years, let's do this. 2 years later. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I hate it. And I just felt super disappointed in myself just because the fact that I had never had such terrible grades in my life.
Mhm.
And so I was just like, yeah, this ain't for me. And so
Dude, I like how it took you 2 years to just be like, nope.
It
And
was-
then with me, it was like one semester.
well,
I remember when like I first met you, I was trying to talk to you about like science related stuff and things like that. But most of the time, like what is that? It's like, wow, this is all like 8th grade biology.
well, it was a year and a half, and plus I was not subjected to starvation, so that gave you more of a push to get out of
Yeah.
the program you were in. Have you ever talked about that starvation?
On the podcast,
Starvation.
I'm not sure, have I?
Tell
Well-
them about your experience. At
Oh
your
my
first semester.
god, my
of
first
college.
semester was awful. So I went to school in Huntsville, Texas for animation. And I lasted one semester there before I was like, screw this, I'm out. And I just came back over here. I didn't even care if we didn't have an animation program over here. I was going to do music because screw it, why not? I was going to double major that anyways.
Mhm.
So with the animation program over there, it was very, very money based.
Mhm.
Like you had to buy a whole bunch of art supplies. You had to be like, you have to be rich in order to succeed there. Let's be real.
Well, yeah, that is mostly art.
This one-
It's just-
This one chick who was living off of, and I quote, "daddy's money,"
Uh-huh.
got an A in the class just because, like, yeah,
yeah, she has
daddy's
things.
money and shit.
Yeah,
So, so legit, I would spend all of my refund on art supplies left and right,
yeah. Mhm.
like just no matter what. And they made us get a $2,000 laptop where I could have gotten one for a lot cheaper. That's even better than the one I have now. And the one I have now is that $2,000 one.
Yeah.
And
With the
it's-
jet engine.
Yes, it doesn't run anything. But we had to get that specific one. I was like, God. And then when I got into class, into the studio area, only like one other person had the same laptop that I did. Everybody else had their own. I'm like, are you kidding me?
How are they
Yeah.
supposed to enforce it?
Yeah, they
That's
can't
what
really
you get for
enforce
following
it.
the rules.
Yeah, never follow the rules. From the very beginning, it's like, oh, I need to get a textbook. I'll get it for free somewhere else.
Yeah, I
When's
downloaded free PDFs of my textbook.
Yeah.
When's the last time one of you actually bought a textbook?
I haven't bought a textbook since freshman year.
Yeah, it's been since first semester. I never bought it.
I rent mine.
You rented yours?
Rookie
Yeah.
mistake, buddy. Rookie
I
mistake.
only ever bought it if the teacher was like, "We're using it," but not before the class started.
Mhm.
When the class started, it's like, "All right,
Yeah.
guys, bring your textbooks tomorrow. We're actually
Yeah,
gonna
if
need
the
them."
teacher's like,
That's-
it's required, and they look at you and it's like, they take the deduct points because of that.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, god dang it. Well,
I
guess
would just
I'll
get a
have to.
PDF for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
wouldn't read.
Yeah, that too.
I take the loss. And I graduated, boys.
Anyways, go on.
So I would buy different types of brushes that they want us to, USB drives, a huge thing of foam for sculptures.
Yeah.
Like I would spend a lot of money on a whole bunch of different art supplies, and a lot of that we didn't even use.
Dang, the
So
Michaels
it
nearby was rich.
So you were you were
No,
basically.
it wasn't even the Michaels that I went to. There was like a little art store right by the
Yeah.
dorms that I went to all the time.
Cool.
Because I didn't have a car, so I'd walk over there.
So you look at the syllabus. I need all these things, and you
Yeah.
bought all those things.
And I
Usually,
got all those things.
I usually look at the syllabus, all the things that I need. If the teacher ever mentions it, I'll buy it. But if she doesn't, then I'll just like, I don't have to.
And then
You're like that. You're like that one mom that goes to the Walmart, sees their kids' elementary school like supply list, and
Yeah.
buys every single thing on it.
Yeah.
My mom was always like, "You're not really gonna need any of this. Let's just get you crayons, a notebook. You're good, and pencils."
no, it's always been like that for me. We'd always look at the list and we check every single thing off.
Yeah, that was their first mistake.
Yeah, because
my
at the
par-
end of the year, you had just like pile of stuff you didn't use.
Yeah, because they're like my parents like, oh, what do we need?
I have a box full of
I'll
art
just get
stuff
you a
that I
notebook.
haven't. I still have a box full of art stuff that I haven't used from over there. But anyways, that's where a lot of my refund went, as well as food and stuff like that as well,
Yeah.
like groceries and stuff. And eventually, it got to the point where I couldn't afford to like buy anything, like any food or anything for me. So my mom would send me like a little care package with food
Yeah.
and drinks and stuff like that to last me for a while. And she would do that like once a month. And up until it got to the point where she couldn't, because of course she had a lot of stuff that she had to pay for at the time, and she can do that. So I, being the adapt, try to overcome situation that I normally find myself in, I stole popcorn from one of the buildings and rationed out.
As
These
you
are the
should.
mini popcorn bags, by the way. They're not the actual size. They're the mini ones. And I rationed one bag a week. A mini popcorn bag a
Still
week.
popcorn.
No, I would. It wasn't expired. I checked the expiration date.
No, I mean like after a while, an open bag of popcorn gets
Yeah.
I
stale.
close it.
Okay.
I don't leave it open. You close
Omar,
it.
you're not gonna believe it.
I mean, yeah,
I
but
closed it
there's
so
only
it
so
wouldn't
much
go
to
steel.
close.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Cody's just like, I closed it.
You don't just leave
idiot.
it. You don't just leave it open.
Yeah,
At least try to make sure.
I thought the same thing. I was like, if I leave it open, it'll go stale. So I closed it.
because like
I was thinking ahead, Yugi boy.
because I was like, at least it won't go stale as fast. But nonetheless, even if it was stale, I would still eat it because that's all I had.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just, like save whatever I had, so I could survive.
Yeah.
When I got back, almost everybody I knew noticed that I lost a lot of weight in my face. I looked bad. It was awful.
Yeah, I'd imagine you look bad just from eating freaking popcorn constantly. That's it.
Yeah, just a bag a week.
Did
So,
your
like-
parents ever do the go to Walmart and check the the school list? Did your state do that? No. No? Okay.
No, yeah, they did that.
Okay.
We didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
My mom just got me the same things every year.
Mm.
4 folders, 4 notebooks, and pencils.
Here's a notebook. That's all you
No,
need.
That's all I ever needed.
And after all
Yeah.
that suffering, that one.
And then
semester-
eventually she stopped buying my school supplies.
What?
Like, oh yeah, eventually, like in high school, like
Yeah.
she
Well,
would-
they never give you a list for high school.
No, they
and middle
don't.
school,
It's
so
it's
yeah.
just wait till the first day they
Yeah.
give you syllabus.
we still got like the papers though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Like
Oh.
actually, our
Mine
local
did it.
WalMarts in Arkansas,
Mhm.
you know, they would have the bins with things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some for high school too.
Really?
Oh, okay.
But like there was a point where my mom just stopped buying me school supplies, even when like I was in college,
Yeah.
and I like had no money and no job or anything, and I was like suffering, and I was like, oh, I would really love my mom buying my school supplies. She didn't, so I went and donated plasma. So I dude, freaking college plasma got me through everything. Like if it
Yeah.
wasn't for donating plasma, I would be like starved to death. I donated plasma twice a week, every single week for like a couple years straight. And dude, that paid for like literally everything. It was amazing. But
Dude,
it hurt.
America be like, you can't afford textbooks, pay with your blood.
I just illegally downloaded textbooks. I would use one pen the whole year and pray to God it didn't break. I would donate plasma. I still have the scars from my things. Like there's 2 of them here. There's one there, and I would pay for everything through. I remember there were days where like we had to pay for stuff for class in college, and I couldn't afford it, and so I would literally like stay up, not stay up, but I would literally like get plasma the last second before I had to pay for something. And then pay for after plasma. It was like horrible because I was in pain, bro. Like the needles hurt, and the people at Edinburgh suck at phlebotomy. Is that it?
Yeah, phlebotomy.
Yeah, those the phlebotomists
Well, that's
in
what's
Edinburgh are garbage. They hurt you. I've had my veins busted like 5-6 times over there, and that is when it grows to the size of a golf ball.
Yeah.
Like that's happened so many, and that's the normal. The unnormal is when it goes black and blood goes everywhere because they decide that, oh, we missed the first time, we're gonna try it again, and they go through my vein. And you know what's funny? I got so used to it, I could tell when they went through my vein instead of in my vein. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I started to tell because I could feel the little, because you feel the puncture, right?
Yeah, you always feel the
I
puncture
felt the
in
second
needle.
puncture once they got through. And I would verbally tell them, "Yep, you messed it up," and the lady would be like, "What?" No, I was like, "Yep, you messed it up. I can feel it." She's like, "No, just hold on," and she would pull it out, go back in. I was like, "Nope." It's done. It's gonna swell. And she was like, "Oh no, don't worry." 5 minutes later, it starts swelling. She was like, "Okay, give me the other arm." I was like, "Fine, I need the money." I was like, "Just do the other arm." And thankfully, the other arm would work when I needed it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was one time where I went to donate, and I got picked up, and they busted both my veins in both arms, and I got paid. Still, I didn't get any blood. I gave like this much plasma, like that much, and they still paid me full price because when I left, golf balls right here, bandages wrapped, and I had ice packs on both. I walked out like this, bro, for $40.
Oh.
For $40, I busted both my arms.
Yeah, $20 for each.
Yeah, $20 for each. It was awful.
Right.
But $75 a week is what I lived on for like years in college.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Yeah, dude, it was. I hated it. And then I worked at Tropical, the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Then I started working at Tropical Smoothie Cafe for minimum wage, and I started working 20 to 40 hours a week. And I started thinking, you know what? Maybe donating plasma isn't all that bad. Because, man, did that job suck.
Yeah.
Well, customer service in general is not the best
it
occupation.
sucks.
I know, and that was my first food job, and I thought to myself, okay, my first food job, it'll be fun. All I got to do is prepare food. We're going to be on a time limit. Bro, it was one of the most stressful times of my life. Working in food is beyond stressful.
All the Karens we have to deal with.
It's awful. Yeah, dude. And so just doing that, and I was with Tropical, I was doing minimum wage, and I would work in 20 to 40 hours a week. So I was making like, I don't know, 150, 250 bucks every.
Just about after taxes.
Yeah. And then I got my paycheck after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks of working 80 hours.
Yeah.
And then after the tax took away, I had like less than $300 for 2 weeks of work, 40 hours, and I was doing 5 classes, and I was leading a ministry, and I had all these discipling people, and I was doing it was horrible, and I hated it, and I was so exhausted, and I was just thinking to myself, bro, I had so much more time giving plasma, I should have done that, but I decided not to. I stuck with the job for 2 more years, and I feel like that's where my confidence of quitting jobs came from.
Yeah.
Because I could not care less about security anymore. I really don't care about security if I'm not happy, because that was just, college was the worst. I'm going to say this straight up. For those of you who are told college is the best days of your life, it's probably because mommy and daddy pay for everything for you. If mommy and daddy doesn't pay everything for you, college is the worst time of your freaking life.
If anything, it's what makes you grow up fast.
Yeah, but it sucks.
Well, even if mommy and daddy are paying it for you, still it's not the best.
Yeah, you still have to figure out a lot of things on your own.
Yeah,
because when you remove your parents out of your equation, it's all you.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of the decision. Was like, because some people like stay at their parents' house or whatever, and then go to college.
Yeah.
And it's like they're gonna grow up, but not that much. But once like you leave and you go to a whole different city,
Yeah,
it's like oh, you start learning a whole bunch of crap.
Yeah, even if you're like,
on your own, it's like hard.
Because with me, I'm only an hour away. I could just, if I really wanted to. I've heard of people that do the hour drives daily because they live with their parents.
Yeah, my sister, whenever she was in university, she do like an hour, 2 hours drive. Yeah, so.
Yeah, like just a simple getting out of your house and going to an apartment really teaches you how prepared you are for life.
If you don't leave your house for college, you didn't really go to college.
Nope.
It's just extended high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
You kind of have to be there and learn with the people.
Because like we freaking rent an apartment, and it's like, God, that's a lot of responsibility.
It is.
Especially with all this crap. It's like, it's so freaking hard.
And the RAAAT makes it worse.
And then you work so hard to maintain an apartment just for some rats to come in and steal your food that you worked really hard for. Dude, I dropped like $20 a week on fruit, and the freaking rat takes my fruit.
Just one banana a day. It was
just waking up to bite marks of the banana.
Dude, it took my apples, took my bananas. I don't eat much fruit. It took my fruit.
It didn't even
took away what you wanted
I
to
think
eat.
the worst part is that they would get so full so quick that it would just eat like not even a quarter of the banana. It would eat just the tip of the banana and leave. It was like, at least take the whole banana if you're gonna eat the whole banana.
Who was
just
with,
the tip?
Who was with me? Was it you or was it Freddie when we cleared out the section in the corner where it had like the ramen and all the things?
Oh, that was me.
Okay, that was you. Yeah, we looked at that. And it was just like a whole bag of ramen, just gone. All of it gone.
I don't think the rat liked fruit as much as it liked processed food.
Yeah, they definitely destroyed through all of it.
There was a whole can of oats.
Yeah, that was gone. All of it was gone.
All of it was gone. There was a large bite mark through the top.
Yeah, and there was poop and everything in it.
There was poop everywhere. Raisins gone.
Raisins gone.
All the ramen gone.
The only thing that I was not able to break through was the peanut butter, but you saw the bites and the marks.
It tried very hard for the peanut butter.
To get in there.
But
it smelled it. It's like, I need it.
Bro, not because rats love peanut butter. Like if you want to trap a rat, put peanut butter. And it tried, but it could not.
Yeah, the freaking traps are real. I don't know how it has not gotten the traps.
It's smart, bro.
It is really smart. Just touches it.
Smart fat
then grabs the thing.
rat.
Probably does it with its tail, like flick, and then all right, we're getting.
But yeah, like you work so hard to maintain this apartment, and like it's just I get it now why people are so rude and mean and suck ups.
Yeah, they just get bitter a little bit.
Like
all the things.
Yeah, like life just sucks, and some people don't know how to handle it, and some people do. It's like a lot of bad crap has happened to us in this apartment. Like, or not in this apartment, but the people who live here. Like, a lot of bad stuff happened to us, but we're still good people.
Yeah.
At least I would say we're still good people. But then there's some people who just, have never been taught how to handle the stress and never been taught how to deal with it. And, they break down and they lash out on others, which, I'm not going to blame them. I'm not going to say they're terrible people for it. It's just, it's unfortunate.
I know it was on Tuesday. I was mopping. I could have ignored the call. Like, I could have ignored the call on the phone at work, but I decided to take it, and it was a complaint. Typically, when there's no one around to deal with the complaints, if like my manager's too busy or the cashiers are too busy. This time, everybody was free. We're all cleaning, but I decided to take it. I was like, oh, it's just a call that's probably asking if we're still open. It was not. It was a complaint, and she was just like, hi. You guys got my order wrong, and I expected it to be something big because if you complain, it's because you spent a lot of money or because it was something substantial that you can't fix on your own. We just got her tortillas wrong, and it was on one order.
Oh, so it was like instead of getting flour, she got maize or something.
No,
like
she asked for corn, and she got flour.
Reversed.
When I asked my cashier, because I asked her for her check number, she gives it to me. Look it up on the system, and I find it clearly on the ticket. It says flour. Yeah. I walk up to the cashier who took order because she said she went to the drive-thru. I ask him, and he just like, what a liar. She asked for corn, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care. And he's just like, and I'm just like, what do I do? He just said, just give her the credit. We're already closing. I don't care. Yeah. He's like, all right, cool. And I wish people, like I've said this before, I wish people came in ready to say what they want because this lady was just like, you guys messed up. That's it. And I was like, would you? And I always hate that I have to ask. And I wish they were prepared because I always ask. It's like, do you want to come back and let us fix it for you? I live 20 minutes away. I'm like, well, clearly you don't want to fix it. Then what do you want? That's basically what I said. It's like, well, if you don't want to come back, then what would you want me to do, ma'am? She was just like, well, did it again. Just states on it. I'm like, would you like to give me a credit for you? Next time we'll give you the order proper. And she was like, yeah, just give it to me. Yeah. It would have been much quicker if she just said, hey, you got my order wrong. Do you think I can't go and fix it for you? Do you think you would just give me the credit for it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not something you really think about. Yeah. Because I didn't know you can get credit from something that messed up. You can. For us, we do that just because.
Bro, every food place gives credit just to make people
or a refund.
Because I know they give you gift cards and stuff like that, but there was always like a set amount. That's
we'll do like refunds if you're willing to come for it, or like we'll do it through the card. Yeah. No, but the thing is that people don't like doing it through the card because then it take a few days. They're like, "Well, I want my money now."
Yeah. Like with us, just because the manager doesn't want to deal with anybody's crap, he just like, yeah, I'll give you a refund. Because
sometimes it's just not worth it.
Yeah, sometimes you mess up the dino nuggies and it's just like, what's the point?
I wanted stegos, I got brontosauruses.
We got 2 calls earlier this week and I was working for both of them. The first call was this dude who was like, yes, we're missing there's this one guy who called and he says, hey, you guys are missing the lo mein. I paid through Grubhub and my order is incomplete. I'm like, which lo mein did you order? And he's like, the one that comes on the side. It was one of those guys that thinks it comes on the side where we serve it. So
the lime man, or however you say it, low main.
So
little main.
So this dude,
it's pretty low.
So this dude calls in saying we didn't put the lo mein as a side, and I was like, oh no, not another one, because everybody thinks we do this, but we don't because we don't have enough cooks to be making that much lo mein, and we don't have a kitchen big enough to where we could store that lo mein. Yeah. So it's only at the McAllen one. That's why you still have it on the menu. So I told him. Because he's like, I paid extra for a side of rice, and I wanted the lo mein that came with the meal. And then I'm explaining everything to him. He's like, no, sir, you're not understanding. And he says the exact same stuff again. I'm like, all right, I'm going to drop my customer service voice. Sir, listen.
Sounds the same.
Sounds the same.
No, because I wasn't using it right now.
Okay, all
right. Use customer service.
Use customer service.
Look, sir, I get it. I understand. Just hear me out. Like it's like a more higher pitched voice.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I'm like,
I do that too.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
And I was like, sir, that should not have been an option in the first place. The rice should have come with your meal. If anything, you should have paid extra for the lo mein. But since you put it as the side, we don't do that as a side here. That's only at the McAllen place. If you wanted lo mein as a side, you should have gotten it at the McAllen place. It's like, well, can I get my $3 for the rice back then? I'm like, yeah, of course. You bring the meal in, and we'll give you the the refund because we refund you for whatever you bring in. It's like, you expect me to drive all the way from McAllen to Edinburgh just for $3?
Yeah,
I'm handicapped. I only have one leg. And he starts giving me this sob story and shit. I'm like,
You can
sir,
hop.
and I literally told him, sir, I can't do anything. We can't do anything unless you bring in the full meal. Then we can refund. Or unless you bring it in. It's like, if I'm bringing anything back to you, I'm getting all of my money back. I'm like, sir, we can do that, certainly. You need to bring all of the food with you, though. All of that you need to bring in, and then I'll refund your money. He's like, so I bring in my food, you give me my money. Deal? Like, after I just explained to him. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
deal. Bring in the food, all of it. Don't leave anything out. Bring all of the food in, and we'll refund you for all of your food. It's like, thank you.
Simple
And then
transaction,
aggressively hangs up.
Lebowski.
Dude did not show up that day.
Yeah, he probably
He
wanted to
did
feel
not
like he won and didn't.
He went to the
did not
McAllen
show
one by
up.
accident.
That would be so
I knew
funny.
exactly where you are. Shows up, is like, where's the dude? And like, there's no dude here.
What
No.
are you talking about? There's only one
And
organ
then,
in there.
and then the second call we got was from this chick who, something happened with her order. She, like,
That's okay.
I didn't know the full thing of what happened, but something happened with her order where she said a certain thing, repeated it at the window, her order to her, and she said, yeah, that's fine, give me my food.
Mhm.
She goes home, she's like, this is not what I ordered at all, and she proceeds to list a completely different order. And we have her ticket,
Yeah.
exactly what she said. We repeated it twice to her, exactly the way she said.
Yeah.
That's what they do at drive-thru. They always repeat it to you. And then she's just over and over, like constantly on the phone, like complaining about this. And then she was rude to one of our managers to the point where she hung up
Mhm.
on the chick. Then the chick calls back. And then, like, this happened numerous times. She called back over and over and over
Yeah.
again. To the point where at the last call, before it was all over, she said, I'm going in and I'm making sure you give me my refund. Like, she was threatening the chick on the phone.
Mhm.
And I was like, ooh, so scary. This chick seemed so aggressive, but I knew she wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
The chick on the phone knew she wasn't gonna do anything. She just wanted to sound as threatening as possible. But she said, I will make sure you give me my money back, like as a threat.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she only had half of her food
Yeah.
left because she ate part of it already.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
But it's
then
not what I
we-
ordered.
And
It's like, oh, you want it back?
so they call up our manager, or like the main guy there, the head manager. He's like, we'll just refund him half the food. And then it gets on the phone. She says, stupid. Like, she calls me stupid. We all hear it.
That's
It's like,
pretty funny.
stupid. And then she proceeds to speak to him and yell at him in Chinese.
Yeah.
Like, you can't refund half the food. One, they need to bring it to us so we can see exactly what's wrong. And then she explains all this to him. But the thing is, the way he is that he's like Omar. He's too freaking nice and doesn't want to deal with people's shit. So he's like, just refund them whatever they have. So, this dude is just taking, like, Linda's yelling over the phone left and right, and we decided not to give her the refund. But she did say that she was gonna come in the next day,
Yeah.
and force them to give her a refund, which is a threat.
Yeah.
It's an
I mean,
actual
you
threat.
could say that, but I remember one time a lady, she called in complaining that her son was allergic to a certain food item
That's
that
the-
was in the thing. And I told her, ma'am, if I really would be able to, because she was complaining, she's like, why can't you give me my refund now? I own a business and I do this all the time when I have
Yeah.
complaints from my customers. I'm like,
That's
ma'am,
your
honestly,
business.
if I would be able to do that, I would have done it already so I would not have to deal with you. And then she's just got silent. And she was like, and I just told her, really, if I actually could be able to do what you say, I would have done it a long time ago. That way I wouldn't have to be talking with you
Yeah.
right now. So if you want to work with me, cool. But if you don't want to work with me, then stop calling this place.
That's
And
what-
she started saying silent. She was like, okay, I'll give you my information. I'm like, all right, cool. Thank you.
Damn, this guy owns a business.
That's what this chick said too. She was like, yes, you put shrimp in the lo mein. My daughter's allergic to shrimp. And the first time she called, she said it was her sister, not
Yeah.
her daughter.
Ah.
So her story changed over and
Yeah.
over. And it was so funny.
That's great.
And she was like, I ordered for plain lo mein, and I got shrimp in my lo mein. She's allergic. She cannot eat this stuff.
Yeah.
Proceeds to eat like half of the freaking meal.
I think it was her son that was like, my son's allergic to bacon or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, I can't go out of the hospital and come back in because of COVID and all these procedures and stuff like this.
Can't go in and
Like,
out of
she
the
was just
hospital.
trying to make us guilty as possible, and we were having none of it.
Yeah.
I was so glad I never took any of her calls. So I would have just been like, listen, we can't do anything. Leave us alone. shut up, bye. I would have just hung up right then and there.
Very
Props to the
cool.
drive-through chick who's like only 16 in high school putting up with this chick on her phone. Props to her. She handled it like really, really well.
Were you gonna say something, Carlos? Were you gonna say something?
No way.
Okay, it sounded like you were gonna say something.
Yeah, you kind of look like you're going to say something.
No, I was just listening.
He's a good listener.
Oh yeah, well that he is.
But yeah, the drive-through chick held back so much because she really wanted to say, "Are you really threatening a minor over the phone?" Like she really wanted to say that, but she just held back. And I was like, "You could have said it. I could have shut her up." But oh well.
I think it's really funny. Companies should start hiring a very specific person for complaints and stuff like that, just so they can mess with customers.
I would love that job.
That'd be really funny if somebody gets paid just for complaints and stuff, but they're allowed to be rude to the person calling.
No, you would
that'd
just
be
say,
really
I would
funny.
just pick up the phone and be like it's like a Denny's or something. It's like, "Hi, Hub. This is John speaking."
Yeah. This is John. I gotta
Dude.
help you.
Now that I said threat, it reminded me of another thing that happened last Wednesday, where this dude at drive-through was missing a rice thing, or like
It's missing a single grain of rice.
no, like he
So his
wanted,
portion of rice.
Yeah. His
so he
portion.
traded in his meal because he had already he left the rice at home, and we could only trade in what he brings. And
Makes
he wanted to
sense.
trade in his meal, and he wanted to get the rice on the side that came with it, even though he didn't have the rice on it. We couldn't do that. So this dude gets so mad and so butthurt about not getting his rice on the side that he threatens to come back and shoot the people in the drive-through. He's literally said, "I'm gonna shoot you all for this. I'm gonna kill you all for this."
I've had a few of those.
And then,
That helped me with my student debt.
and then so the main chick at drive-through, the oldest one there that's been there since this place opened,
Yeah.
looks at the dude's like license plate, keeps saying letters to the 16-year-old chick, and she tells her to write it down. So she wrote it down on her hand, and she asked her, "What is this?" She said, "It's the guy's license plate number." So they called the cops. The cops came in, and they already told the cops like, "This is the license plate number." And everything.
Yeah.
It's like, it was bad, dude.
So we have
This
enough
dude
information
threatened
to push
like two
down.
high schoolers in a drive-through.
These people are really
over
sad.
rice.
People are sad
Over
over the
rice, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was not there for that, but I would have loved to be there for that, just so I could look at the guy and tell him you're not a threat at all. I could probably disarm you.
Yeah.
Because like here's the thing.
The thought of you disarming someone is just funny.
I know I don't look like the type of person who can, but I can. I've told you this many times.
I can.
I swear.
I did it this morning.
No.
Insert the meme here, or line here.
No.
I can.
No.
I can.
I'm a
Yeah.
future U.S. military soldier.
I
Respect me.
slapped the Windex out of my mom's hand.
Sorry, Cody.
No.
We gotta make fun of you a
No,
little bit.
no. It's okay. You can make fun of it. I give you full permission to. People have done that my entire life. No worries. What? Okay. But no, they were telling me, oh yeah, I was really calm on the outside, but inside I was really scared. The other chick, who was like a lot tinier, was like, no, I was freaking out. I didn't want to get my tips at all that day. I just wanted to head home where it's safe. And I said, I wouldn't have been scared. If it does anything, at least I get to die quicker. Oh well.
Yeah. Just a bullet went to the clavicle, so now
Exactly.
you're bleeding out. Waiting a
Get
couple
you another
hours.
broken
into it.
clavicle.
Waiting a couple
Yeah,
hours.
both of
into
them
it.
are broken already.
Both of them are broken.
Ah.
Or were broken.
If anything, they're even now.
Now one is much worse than the other one.
Oh.
Dang it.
That's
Well,
your fault.
How is this my fault?
Everything's your fault.
All right.
I don't know about that.
The reason your cousin jumped on you was my fault. The reason Carlos dropped you on the floor aggressively was my fault too, I guess.
I think you were the one who wanted to play soccer.
I did. I did.
It was
Because my dad had just given me a soccer ball. I think my dad had just given me a soccer ball.
Also, I had a lab that day that I should have gone to.
Yeah. So
Wow. That's
And got there.
news.
No, it's not. I already told you that.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I guess you just forget.
oh yeah, the
You guys are
whole
saying-
reason that led up to your broken clavicle.
Yeah, and then he said.
So
that
you didn't
he
go to
st-
class.
Yeah.
I wanted to play soccer.
And then
Did you have somewhere to be?
Yeah,
No,
I
I
wanted
was-
to play.
I was free.
You just didn't want to play soccer anymore.
I wasn't around at that time. I can't be blamed because I wasn't around at that time.
It's
So,
like,
Yeah.
I'm good at football. Let's play that.
I am really good at football.
Yeah.
I miss playing football with you guys.
Well, y'all
honestly.
don't want to play anymore. So.
Yeah, F you, man.
I have a GST. We can use that too.
What's that even?
Well, yeah,
That's like an actual football that they use in my league.
Oh.
So I have like
geez.
the league football.
So a ball.
Yeah.
So football.
An
Football.
official ball.
She got a ball. The
It
ball is
costs
a
like
ball.
$40.
Ball is a ball.
Ball is ball.
Ball is ball.
Ball is ball.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Because the way you guys say it is stupid.
What, ball?
Yeah.
How is ball stupid?
How are balls stupid, Omar?
Yeah.
You guys slow
Explain.
down when you say
Ball. What the
Explain,
dog
how
doing?
are balls stupid?
it. Are you proud of yourself?
You're still not explaining yourself.
Carlos is dead inside at this point. He wants this video
Would
to
you
end
ever learn
already.
how to play soccer ever again?
Dude, I was aggressive in soccer when I used to play with my friends because we had like no rules at all.
Yeah, you kinda
So it was
have
just
to.
me sliding and tripping people left and right and making them face plant.
Yeah, I'm not graceful enough for soccer because you're supposed to not hurt people. I only know how to run into people, so I was not meant for soccer.
No, you can run into people in the soccer.
Well,
You
I don't
just-
know how to do it correctly.
Just
You
not-
can nudge them.
Yeah, just not pick
Yeah,
them
I
up.
can't just-
No, you can't
I don't
even do
just
that.
nudge
If you
people.
poke
It's
them, they're
either
just gonna
hurt or
fall
not
and be
hurt.
hurt.
No, not
Is it-
really. Well, I mean, well,
If
'Cause
you,
I-
if you barely, they practice getting hurt in practice.
No, because I remember when I was like when I was much younger, when I was little, when I would play with my parents and my dad and all his friends and all the adults.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be harder than all of them in order
Yep.
to get the ball.
Yep.
Just throw you on the ground. It's like,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I can do this.
Yep.
Just gotta hopefully not get destroyed by them.
Yeah, it's not a challenge when you face like let's say you
Adults.
no, it's not a challenge when you let's say you face just a rival team at high school. No, it's a
Yeah.
challenge when you're facing your dad's friends
Yeah.
at soccer.
And they wanna kill you.
And they want to play because they haven't done anything for fun in weeks.
I just pictured like little kid Omar looking at his rival school and like, you're nothing compared to my daddy.
My gang.
The Fire Lord.
Fire, Lord, nothing compared to
No,
that.
I had nothing but respect for my rival school because they were actually better than my school in pretty much anything, in most categories.
Oh yeah, they're better than a lot of schools.
They were basically one of the best bands in the
Freaking
entire
nice.
valley.
As
So
if they had money.
Wow,
they didn't have money. They were one of the poorest.
Oh.
If anything, they were the poorest.
Yeah.
But
that
anyways.
means instead of spending on money and all the things that'll help them boost out, they have all the talent.
Yeah, they actually had the talent.
Yeah.
They had good teachers.
Mhm.
Very good teachers.
Ah.
Anyways, that's a good place to stop this episode. Carlos, you look asleep.
I'm asleep.
You're in sleep. You are asleep.
I'm asleep.
Will you sleep?
He is the embodiment of sleep at this
You
point.
are asleep.
Cool. We'll
All
post that in
right.
an episode.
Ladies, what?
Continue.
Ladies,
Yeah.
ladies.
There's gonna be a sleep stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the CodeO-cast.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out all the other episodes that we got out.
Make
This is
sure.
23.
Yeah.
I want to say 23.
23.
23.
Yeah, make sure to share with
Yeah,
your
share.
friends.
Clip the best moments of this podcast or the ones that came before.
It's something
got
that
some
you
goodies.
not the best, something that you like.
Something that you liked.
Yeah, because there's no best.
Yeah. Take some of the moments you liked and share them out. Make sure to tag us. We want to see what you
Hopefully.
think.
I
We
really-
want to see what you.
Put
I
our
really
link.
do want to make a mean compilation of all of our podcast episodes.
We'll do that.
You're
in
gonna have to
future.
sit through a long.
I
Most
have,
of them are an hour.
The semester is over. I have time.
You got
I can
time.
binge watch an entire series in one night.
How about
I
you
can
not
do
binge watch anything and do productive stuff?
this. Like getting the Dig channel back up and running.
Exactly.
Meme.
Anyways,
Cool.
thank you so
Thank you
much
for
for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to both channels, CodeO-cast and Dig. Make sure to leave a like,
Yeah.
leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought. Leave a thought about what we talked about today. Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
That's
All right.
great.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time
That's how you sound
on the
after
next
Taco Bell.
episode of the CodeO-cast.
It just goes to black as